Pals, hello! I'm finally starting a channel. 10 characteristics of a Taurus to prepare you for Taurus season. Tauruses are very reliable. Who, what, when, where, why, and how you want something done. 9 out of 10, they're gonna come through. Number 2, sensible. Whether it's common sense, sensitivity, emotion, the Taurus has that down-to-earth attitude along with its earth sign. Number 3, enduring. Patience. Taurus are very patient when it comes to people. They observe very well. They will react to reactions. They will go through leaps and bounds in pain that others cause them or they cause themselves, but they learn after the fact. So they endure the choices that they make for themselves and they reap what they sow, but they learn from it. Number 4, Taurus are determined folks. They set their mind to something, whether it's short-term, long-term goals. Even if they're attainable or not attainable, they have in their head that they can do it. It ties in with the stubbornness that we'll get to. Determined Taurus will make sure they make it on time or they'll show up. They will have setbacks or failures, probably caused by others, but 9 out of 10, they are caused by others because the Taurus puts them in their environment. So yes, there's setbacks and failures and other people's behaviors affecting their goals, but at the end of the day, the Taurus gets it done. Number 5, creativity. Taurus are creative, whether it's painting, designing, musical instruments, putting decorations together, or making crafts for others, making personalized gifts. To be very creative, sometimes they're the ones that are the leaders and designers of most. Number 6, perceptible. And I had to look into this word, but perceptible, kind of liking the finer things in life, food, vacationing, but I think they like nicer things because luxuries. It's luxury things. I think it's because they're so determined and they work hard and they want to reap what they sow. So not necessarily an entitled thing, but Tauruses could be bad and bougie, basically. Number 7, to tie in with that, being practical. Tauruses can use their resources and what they have around to practical. They like to be around practical people. They have the creative imagination, but at the same time with the sensibility and the common sense. Like all these traits tie in together. If you really think about it, Taurus are contradicting. I contradict myself quite often, and this video is definitely showing that. But that's why Tauruses are very complicated, and I'm a complicated soul. So good. Number 8, stubborn. I think this is like the most important trait because Tauruses are bullheaded, hot-headed, cranky pants, and they have to have the last say kind of thing. And no rhyme or reason, if the sky is blue but you say it's green, as a Taurus, the sky is green. So that's just how it is. I won't argue that. I think I'm right all the time. I'm working on it. Number 9, consistency. Consistency. This is something I want to work on. Having a routine To reach those determined goals of a Taurus, you have to have a routine and be consistent. With any hard work, consistency, hard work, determination, sensibility, all of these things tie together. I'm just listing these 10, but this is crazy pants. Okay. Tauruses are inconsistent. It creates anxiety, which I can relate to. Not diagnosed. Don't really believe in diagnosing those things, but that's a whole other video. We'll get there. Last but not least, 10, sensitivity. Being sensitive, emotional, big or small things, to deaths, to birthdays, to romantic things others do. And I think that ties in with reciprocating that to others. I feel like Tauruses reciprocate a lot to others. Whatever you give, whatever is received by a fellow is what is reciprocated back. But I think they add a little bit, Tauruses add a little bit more just to show the extra love and appreciation they have for people. When it comes to being sensitive too, I think when they're around new people, they're very shy. And that's just, but once they get to know that group of people or that one individual person, start sharing personal things with them, this and that, and then they let loose and have fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was very hard for me. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, all the cool stuff people do on YouTube. I hope to see you guys soon.